Right, guys, we are back on this channel. We are back on cryptocurrency theory, guys. And we're coming to you live today on the channel on a Tuesday. Opening up this week on the channel, opening this week on cryptocurrency theory. We're just trying to figure out what's going on in this damn space, right? A lot of I wouldn't say confusion because we all know what's going on. I mean, we all know kind of the outlook of this long term. It's looking pretty solid, right? Even in the short term, guys, even in like the last 6 months, like this isn't really a this really isn't a dip, guys. This is basically just a hold your breath moment. We'll be back on the way up soon, right? Wrong. We might not. We might not be, guys, and that's kind of what we're talking about here. We're talking about if the prices are collapsing due to this ETF. If this is something that's not, this isn't just something that's not playing out how we thought. Based on what we're looking at. I mean, we can only go on what we're looking at here, and events up till the Bitcoin ETF is basically being put into place here, and that's all we can go off of. We can't go off these hypotheticals or what BlackRock CEOs say or what Larry Finkel is fucking talking about today, right? I think that's his name. I'm not exactly sure if that's the CEO's name, but you get the point, guys. There's no way to for us to sit here and just calculate, mathematically or conceptually or whatever the hell you want to call it. There's no way we're going to sit here and predict crypto. And don't believe what you hear, guys. Take it all with a grain of salt, right? Even on this channel, because we're literally diving into this stuff head first, and sometimes the dive doesn't go well, right? So guys, we got ordinals. We got a lot of coins here. I got the BTC prices, but kind of falling on dollars, I guess. Not doing too good on dollars here recently. We've seen a considerable pullback. I would say 20 to 30% in a lot of coins, which isn't great to see. Isn't the most optimal thing. We got Alan in the house. We got Dino Ponds back. Well, welcome back, Dino Ponds. How's it been going? Haven't seen you in here in a while. So Mr. Full is waging at the moment. So Mr. Full. Guys, here let's sidestep the negative action, right? Let's sidestep the negative action for a couple seconds here, and let's just analyze, guys, what everybody's doing. Now, Mr. Full, I don't know if Mr. Full is out waging for wage cuck, or if he's out waging for bills, or if he's out waging for crypto, but I don't think a lot of people are buying crypto even as the prices are coming down from this so-called pump that we just encountered with BTC going up to 47K. I just don't see it. I mean, I don't see the rush into it. I mean, maybe there's a potential chance it's because I've lived in a certain area for 12 years and I just moved out here, but I doubt it, guys, because people out here are still tuned to what's going on, and when crypto starts being talked about, guys, it's talked about pretty much anywhere with an internet connection. So I would say that likely nobody was buying crypto as it was going up, and nobody's buying crypto now. And I don't mean everybody, but guys, there's obviously some people out there that are buying some amounts of crypto. There's people that come into the chat. I don't remember who it was, but they were buying like $1 a day. I mean, that sounds a bit ridiculous, but the concept's there based on what the budget is, right? So I would say that guys, we're treading water here. Don't be afraid of these downward prices. Don't be afraid to spend your crypto. Don't be afraid to buy crypto. Don't be afraid to, I'll be the first one to sit here, guys, and tell you, like, we buy when we can and we spend when we have to, and that's just kind of how the formula works on how I look at my money, guys. I mean, whatever it is, like, even if it's like, if crypto didn't exist, I would look at the same way as whatever assets I would be holding if crypto wasn't in the picture. Like, if crypto was not a thing, I would be looking at these other assets as just something I'm holding, obviously dealing with the up and down volatility, but at the same time, I'm not really too concerned about these price swings, and you shouldn't be either. just to be clear. Because we still got coins, guys, like Binance coin that are up to still like $300. We still have Solana up to $80. We still have XRP up to 50 cents. Cardano at almost 50 cents. Doge at almost 10 cents. I mean, these prices really aren't bad. They're actually up $64. Bitcoin Cash 228. So we're not looking at like, it's not all bad like you see it painted on the internet, guys. It's just we're watching different variables that come into the crypto space that might have an effect on the overall crypto market. And we've been talking about this on the channel pretty regularly. You know, one of the main things we've been talking about on the channel, guys, is the impact this Bitcoin ETF was going to have on specifically altcoins, and that's what's happening. I mean, we got coins that people talk about in here, guys, that are down 20% in the last week. We got Near Protocol. You know, not looking too great. Caspa down almost 15%. I mean, coins that people generally come in here and talk about. You know, we got BSV back down to $70, $17 or 17% down. But that's what I'm saying. We got Bitcoin SV at $70. Better than 50. It's better than 50. But yeah, prices have taken a little bit of a slump, guys. I'm not too worried about it. I was aware that it was kind of happening. You know, that's why we dropped the video last night. Just because, I mean, the slide kind of happened into the weekend, into Monday, and then it's kind of escalated a bit where now people are kind of a little bit concerned about it, or at least the news seems to be a little bit concerned about it. I don't think crypto veterans are that much too concerned about it, guys, honestly. And like I said, this falls back on a couple things, and I got Sia coin pulled up here. I don't know if anybody ever found out about Ronin coin, guys, if this had anything to do with the Ronin Ethereum bridge that we were hearing about. But drop it in the chat if you know. It was just a random thing we were trying to figure out. But, you know, nonetheless, guys, Sia coin, guys, is up almost 25%. And this is a mineable coin. And we're going to pull it up on World Coin Index, guys. That's just what the fuck is happening on this channel. So if you guys are loving the channel, you're loving cryptocurrency theory, go ahead and check us out, guys. You know, we give it to you Tuesday through Sunday, and then Monday you're left twiddling your thumbs. So we like you twiddling your thumbs because it makes you realize that this is just how truly fast the crypto prices roll here. And guys, look at this. I got it pulled up here. Sia coin, while all this fucking chaos in the market is happening, we have Sia coin. Guys, I don't own this coin. I'm not promoting it or endorsing it or anything like that. Nobody's paying me to promote it. We're looking at general conceptual topics that you can apply to a lot of different things. So this week it's Sia coin. Next week it could be fucking Bonk again. Next week it could be, you know, Neo and fucking Qtum, like all these fucking coins. And you see me getting a bit riled up, guys, and because the reason is the reason I want to get a bit riled up on this Tuesday is because if you start looking at these prices generally rather than trying to pinpoint every coin like a fucking Neanderthal, you'll start to see that some of the coins that I'm talking about, some of the coins that people are talking about in the chat, aka the people that are fucking here, Mr. Fool, Alan, believe Alan was, yeah, Alan's here, Alan. The coins that we're talking about are actually doing pretty substantially good. We've been talking about Sia coin all last week, guys. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We might have even talked back as early as Wednesday of last week. That's really kind of the volatility we've been seeing, guys. We've been seeing a massive shift down. But even though we see these shift down, we don't just see dog shit ERC20 tokens go up. We actually see coins like Sia coin that are mineable, that have a variety of different support from different exchanges, a coin that's been around since 2015. You know, this is the kind of stuff we want to see. We're not too concerned about these little price swings because they're small. They're just going to be, you know, they're not going to be accounted for as some monumental shift. Now, if Bitcoin goes back down to fucking 10K, yeah, we're going to have a conversation about the prices dropping, but you know, not when we see this, not when we're seeing this on a broader crypto, whatever, a space, right? Like, Travis, what's good? I saw you right when I was trying to talk, and you threw me off there. But Travis has landed in the house, so you know, if we see the crypto market go down, or even go down sideways, and then we see coins like Sia coin that relatively don't even go down at all. In fact, they edge up the entire time. And look where this coin is, guys. I mean, it's at a bunch of different places. So, you know, this just happens to be on the fucking menu today. This could be a different coin tomorrow, guys, and we could be talking about something completely different. And again, that's why we're not looking at this as coins that you rush out and put all your fucking eggs in one basket in. We're looking at this as what can we see on a general, what can we observe as cryptocurrency enthusiasts that can get us to what we need to, you know, be looking at, what like the fundamentals that we need to be really looking at, and then, and you know, furthering those questions there. And I think that we're covering this pretty close on the channel, guys. I mean, this is like, you know, if you look at this, I mean, look what we're looking at here. We're looking at a log graph of Sia coin. And again, this coin's been around since over fucking almost a decade, guys, just to give you an idea, almost a decade. So if you don't know how long a decade is, it's 10 years. So 10 years for a crypto coin or for a mineable cryptocurrency community to still be supporting a coin, I would say, guys, that's pretty fucking solid, right? That's pretty fucking solid. And honestly, guys, if you want to think, if you guys ever have an idea of where my mind's at on some of this stuff, we're right here in terms of price. Right down here. You see where I'm at down here? Way the fuck down here on the screen. So as you can see, the next stop may or may not be bright. You know, not financial advice on this channel, but if we look at log, like, holy shit, we see a much different idea of what's going on here. So really an edge up, guys, isn't too much. Like, it's not too hard to do at this point. In fact, that's what these coins, a lot of them are, you know, actually doing this right now. Because we can see it, guys. We can see it on log graph. We can simply see it on log graph, and we can see kind of generally over the years where these coins might be heading to, which is pretty fucking good. You know, this is looking pretty solid, guys. I mean, this jump right here was to fucking 10 cents from a 10,000th of a dollar. So, you know, you guys do the math on that, guys. That's kind of what we're looking at. On the channel, just some general conceptual things that can make you see maybe some broader crypto moves you might not be seeing. You know, if you're reading the fucking dog shit fucking news of the week, you're not going to see this stuff because they're not going to be talking about broader crypto mineable coins that are painting a picture here, guys. And it's a pretty clear picture if you don't see, if you're, you know, I know Travis, sometimes you're driving. So obviously if you guys are driving a car, don't be looking at the screen here. But if you are in a position where you're just looking at your phone or a computer, see what we got going on here on the channel, guys, on cryptocurrency theory. You know, we got t-shirts coming out being made about, you know, putting things on the back of them like, do you believe? No, guys, we don't. We don't have any of these things coming out. We don't have goddamn t-shirts. But what we do have, in a general sense, guys, is a conceptual idea of maybe where these prices are going in the short term. And honestly, guys, I'm convinced at this point, all we need to do is basically nothing. We don't need to do anything. Like, the work's already been put in on this stuff. And next stop, guys, is going to blow your mind. I'm telling you. You're going to be on this channel, like, ready for me to give you more. And there's not going to be any more because we're already going to be on fucking Planet Moonville. So let us know, guys. I don't know if you guys believe any of that, but we'll look at another coin to maybe validate it a little bit more, because honestly, like I said, guys, not doing too shabby, guys. And I bet you guys, if I had a way to aggregate all these, and I know that CoinMarketCap's getting a big savvy here. If there's a way to aggregate all these ERC20 tokens, I bet you would see the same pattern, and there probably is on here, where you can see the ERC20 tokens kind of similarly. Let's pull up OMG. Let's just pull up fucking OMG. How about that? See what's going on with this coin, because honestly, guys, I bet the ERC20 tokens are doing the same thing. Not so much, actually. At least not on OMG. So not as much as well, not necessarily a bad thing, just not as much as we were kind of painting the picture on Sia coin. So what's another popular ERC20 token? What's another one? Actually, let's look at no, I don't want to jump to a meme coin. Let's look at another Ethereum ERC20 token. Um, what's a good one? You guys drop it in there. Let me know if you guys have another ERC20 token that you guys could think of that's like super popular right now, right? It has to be kind of it's kind of has to be like in the news right now. What is one that is being promoted? We did a couple months back. We did a few. We did a few. Maybe you could say Blur, I guess maybe. I guess would be kind of one that's I don't really know any fucking ERC20 token that's super popular right this second, but if I could guess, I feel like I've seen Blur a few times. So let's pull up Blur here on the chart. All right, let's do it. Let's fucking figure out what's going on here on this crypto stuff here. And actually, that is a terrible example because that is, yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys. So I would say that we're looking at tokenomic type coins that have basic tokenomics. So maybe we shouldn't be looking at ERC20 tokens. Maybe that's kind of painting a different picture the more I look at it. And it's because we haven't looked at it, guys. That's why I'm pulling up OMG and fucking Blur and trying to find, ERC20 tokens that may or may not be following this certain pattern or whatnot. So yeah, we're trying to figure out where these prices are going, guys, long term. And obviously it's pretty obvious to me on some of them, on some of these coins. So Compound, yeah, I mean, let's see what's going on with Compound. See what's going on with the old Compound. The old Compound coin. Guys, surprisingly, I don't really follow this coin enough. I know people do. But see, that's what I'm saying. It's not enough data for us to really see. I can't say anything about Compound because it's not enough data for us to really look at in the grander crypto scale. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. If we can't find the data there right this second, that might not necessarily be a bad thing because we don't know at that point. That could maybe play into something that we're not aware about. But what we do know, guys, we were talking about watching this fucking coin the other week, and this is an ERC20 token. So yeah, maybe we should look at. Let me look at RLC, guys. And the reason we're doing this, you might think I'm just all scatterbrained all around everywhere, but really what we're looking at is we're looking at conceptual price movements on a variety of different coins that the coins really don't have to do really so much with the price movements as much as they do with the correlation of maybe where the prices are going on a more general scale. So look at this coin, guys, and this is what we were looking at a couple days ago. It's Lex. I don't know what they're even calling this project now. RLC is the ticker, and this is an ERC20 token that is supported by a variety of different exchanges, guys. Again, I don't own this coin. Not telling you to go out and buy it. Stark reminder: this is not me telling you to buy this stuff. But what we're seeing is we're seeing a breakout on some of these ERC20 tokens that have been around for a while. These coins have been around for quite some time. And if you look at the prices, they're actually edging higher, even though the market is supposedly coming down or we're crashing right now. So again, we're not crashing right now because we're seeing coins like if these coins were collapsing back down to 40 cents while this was happening, while this Bitcoin crash was happening, I would be a lot more convinced that the news might actually be somewhat accurate in their depiction of what's going on here. But if you look at the prices, guys, and you look at stuff we've been covering directly on this channel, you'll see that some of these coins are doing pretty good despite the market losing $200 billion over the last 2 weeks. So I don't know, guys. Drop it in the channel. Let us know. Taking a little break here. Not really a break, just a slowdown, right? We got to slow down to see what's going on here on the channel. And when we do this, guys, honestly, when we do this, we actually see kind of maybe what's going on with, broader price movements. Like maybe this isn't really a dip really too much to be concerned about if you're looking to, not cash out right this second, right? You don't want to get, this is made to spook people out, guys. That's what I'm saying. This is made to fucking spook people out. Mr. Fool drops it in the chat. Silver has been performing one of the yeah, I'm not exactly, concerned too much about rare earth metals, guys, honestly. I mean, I know you guys in the chat hold them. I know Mr. Fool, you've talked about gold and silver. We've kind of looked at tether gold, the token pegged to the price of gold. But I'm not too big on rare earth metals. I would like to own some gold, but yeah, appreciate you letting us know silver is just not performing that well. So, I mean, silver is kind of just one of those things like, copper's been doing good, gold's been doing good, but I don't know copper lately, but I know it was doing good. Yeah, so Pancake Swap and Near did really well. I don't own any of them, by the way. Yeah, thanks for saying you don't own any of them, Attack. Because we obviously, guys, that's what we love about being part of cryptocurrency theory, guys, is because we don't sit there and basically obsess over trying to make you buy something. We're just like, look at these correlations, look at these, just look at these as data points and try to compartmentize them in a way where, you kind of see where the prices are going. You kind of see, what might be going on here in terms of price, right? I mean, that's kind of what we got going on the channel here. Appreciate you guys throwing the feedback today. The chat is really lighting up today, so. So, I mean, honestly, guys, like, I know you guys are opinionated on your stuff. I'm opinionated on my stuff, but I think that there's one general concept that we can kind of talk about. And I would say that that general concept is the fact that it doesn't take a lot of money to move a substantial amount of coin. And we're going to go back to Sia coin just so you guys know where my brain is at. So I'm not just randomly fucking talking here about coins. But if we keep seeing this type of behavior, guys, in the markets, we are like fucking set, guys, honestly. This is going to be, this is going to play out exactly how I fucking said. And guys, it's not, and I want you to be clear, guys, it's not me predicting it. It's just obvious stuff, guys. I mean, this is stuff that if you really start looking at a variety of different stuff rather than trying to pinpoint certain stuff, you'll start to see that this crypto stuff is, really, really fucking doing well when people think it's doing not so well, and they think the price is down. They underestimate like what might be going on here. So, we've been talking about this, guys. I mean, this is not rocket science. This is stuff that like people could be seeing on their own, but because the way that the news and the way that you're going to be fed the crypto, the daily hodl or the daily fucking news is going to be not this, because they're not looking at all the coins. They're not looking at how all of them perform in a more general scope. Because if we start looking at that kind of stuff, like, okay, we kind of know what's going on. Like, we kind of know maybe where these coins are, where these coins are in terms of where they could be very soon. And we can only generalize where maybe these points in time may be. Obviously, guys, none of us are sitting here, but it does start to it starts to paint a picture, guys, very reminiscent of, if you can see where these prices are going, they might be irrelevant to wherever you bought them in the last few years, is what I'm saying. Because the next stop, guys, might be a it might be an overall crypto market that may not any longer be at the levels we thought, right? So it has to be, but crypto wants people to assume that their positions are worth less than they really are. And they try to, and this is kind of what is portrayed to us, guys, through the news, through the price, the volatility, through all this stuff. But like, honestly, guys, if these altcoins explode, and I know I've been saying it it's like kicking a dead horse here on the channel, guys, but I've been saying it for a specific reason. Because like once these coins start going up, they can go up almost like within 3 to 5 months, guys. We could have prices that are no longer even making sense for people like me that are like on a crypto channel trying to talk to you about what maybe the prices, like the next stop for the next set of prices. Like we might not know because if they go so high, guys, the prices go so high, we can look at other coins and we can kind of realize like, okay, well, our chance for getting in on some of these coins is, it's just not, it's not a thing. It's just simply not possible because these attainable levels that you had are no longer attainable unless you're making fucking 20, 30 times what you're making and you're still as aggressively buying crypto. So if you're not buying crypto and you slowed down your buying, well, then you can basically forget it because some of these jumps might be jumps that are built in, and some of them might be jumps that are basically just creating crypto in another kind of I don't know what to call it, like another type of environment where you're just not going to be able to keep up with the cost of the rise in the coins. And we see that by log. We see that very simply by the log graph, guys. It's not so hard to see it here. Here you might be like, well, all these people, guys, oh, there's great times to get in. People made profits, but like, just be very clear on one thing, guys. Where this price looks like it's going up, realize like that is a lot of people selling too, right? Both in every incident like this. So what I'm saying is, guys, is if the price move in a general way, people in 2016 have not been able to buy, Sia coin for the prices they did in 2016, regardless of this volatility, regardless of these huge spikes in this, volatility right here. They still have not been able to buy Sia coin since 2016 because the prices have gone up that much, guys. And that's what I'm saying on these altcoins is like, we can try to play into this volatility and try to do what we do. But I would say a lot of people are already buying and selling right here. But if you sold down here, it's kind of like my Dogecoin fallacy, guys. You will not be able to get back into your positions. That is how crypto is designed. It does not want you to be able to get back into these positions so readily just based on you thinking you can time the market. Because like I said, guys, if you bought this coin back here, pre-2017, January of 2017, you have not been able to purchase this coin for less than like a fucking 10x from where you sold it at. And that applies to anybody who bought and sold at this height or at this low, guys. So, digest that because a lot of people, guys, are going to try to think they or know what they're doing. And they're going to be washed out of their positions because they think they can time the market. And yes, guys, people do time the market, but I haven't met any. Okay, I have not met one. I've met a ton of people who have not timed the market successfully. That's what I've met. So, yeah. Alternative stuff on the channel, guys. Again, not trying to tell you guys to go out and do whatever you want to do with your money. It's your money. It's your coins. But I know what I'm doing with my coins, and I'm hanging on to them ever so tightly because, guys, once we start looking at this volatility up here and this volatility up here, it becomes more and more to me, guys, that like I can't time the market. I just can't. I'd rather not lose my coin than try to time the market. Because like if I sold right up here, guys, on this coin, I would be fucking teasing myself for fucking 2 years to buy it back. And then, in reality, I could buy it back here. But let's be honest, guys. Like if you're a crypto trader, you're going to want to be in cryptos constantly. That's just how it works. So, guys, drop it in the channel, guys. Drop it in the chat if you like the channel, if you like the chat. If you like people coming into the chat, come on down too. That's kind of why we do this, is we want to have a ongoing community of sorts, guys, on the channel. And, we try to hype up that part. We don't try to hype up the prices because we just don't know. But we can kind of see generally where these prices might be going here in the short term, guys. So like I said, if this Sia coin goes back up to, let's say 20 cents, let's say let's say it goes up to a dollar and then it goes back down to 30, 20, 30 cents. Those could be the new lows, and that could look much different. That could look much different from what you're seeing right here. So I'm not saying don't take profits. I'm not saying don't look at these as profit taking opportunities to maybe like, try to trade a little bit. But I'm just saying, like, for me, trading just has not worked, guys. I've tried a lot of different trading, and yes, I suck at it, obviously. It hasn't worked. But it also kind of leads me to believe that it's not so much my trading skill as it is these automated market makers taking my money. So there's a difference, right? My ability to trade is maybe not my ability to uh, trade successfully with these type market makers, aka these coins, these liquidity pools, with my money on an exchange. It just doesn't work out well. So, yeah, I mean, kind of spectacle things, speculative things, guys. But as we see this market plummet, like I said, over 260 billion dollars, like it's hard to find anything good, but we do. We find Siacoin up. We find Ronin. Guys, let me drop it in the chat if you guys figure out about Ronin. If you guys are figuring out about this shit. And Attack says the last 90 days, some projects are up 100%, but have come down like 30% since. Yeah, exactly. Like Solana, I would say, is one of those, right? One of those projects that's kind of pumped and dumped. So I would say like Solana has done that recently. A lot of coins have done that. They've gone up 100%, and yeah, they've retracted 30% in some cases. So yeah, guys, I think that'll wrap it up for today's live. So if you guys came down to the channel, if you came down to the chat, let us know. Definitely make sure that you're checking us out on the channel Tuesday through Sunday. And then obviously, guys, I think Sunday, just because we haven't talked about it, I think Sunday, guys, it worked out really well this past Sunday. If you guys came in and viewed the Bitcoin Supreme show that we do, which is like a weekly wrap-up show, we seem to have a pretty good amount of attendance doing the show on Sundays. So we're probably just going to do the Bitcoin Supreme on Sunday show instead of doing 2 live streams. It just doesn't, I kind of thought about it. It doesn't really make any sense to do 2 live streams. I mean, if we do one, I feel like, that's good. And then maybe we're going to be also, guys, we're going to be dropping some more videos. Obviously, we're going to be doing a little bit more. I'm going to be doing a little bit of deep diving myself into some of this stuff because honestly, guys, I'm a little rusty on a lot of my projects, on a lot of the projects that I hold. So we're going to be doing deep dives into pretty much every coin that we're talking about on the channel kind of regularly. And then we're also going to be doing deep dives into other coins, like coins that we might see kind of emerging in the space, like coins that people talk about, that kind of stuff. I need to learn about them because you guys are bringing them to the chat. So we need to learn about these different coins that, may or may not be good. So we'll catch that upcoming stuff coming this week. So expect this week to be badass for crypto, guys, badass for prices, because I just think this is a little dip, guys. This is just a small little dip. So we'll catch you guys soon on the channel, guys. And appreciate everybody coming in. Attack, Breaking the Flaw, Mr. Full, Alan, Dino Ponds. Appreciate you guys coming. Travis down to the chat here. I appreciate you guys lighting up the chat. So if you guys like the channel, be definitely checking us out here, guys, because we are going to be cranking it out. All right, guys, we'll talk to you later. Peace.